What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the MeatHaus, your favorite garage gym here in beautiful Texas. Today's arm day, every bro's favorite day in their training split. We're gonna do 2 delt exercises, 2 bicep exercises, 2 tricep exercises. Then we're getting out of here. We're gonna start off with some heavy lateral raises to build these medial delts. Then we'll do some rear delt flies, and then we'll figure out the bicep and tricep exercises along the way. If you like home gym content, these kind of videos, not super edited, just the dude with a tripod in his garage filming his workouts, please consider subscribing. We just hit 17 subscribers on YouTube, which is awesome. And we are pushing for affiliate over on Twitch. So if you want to catch the streams live, check me out at the MeatHaus on Twitch. Maybe no more yapping. Let's get into this workout. So as always, I like grabbing my little orange mini band here from Rogue. Just do a bunch of pull aparts, warm up these scaps, warm up these shoulders a bit before we really get into the meat of the workout and start hammering these delts. Hanging out and chatting, what's going on? If you're training today, maybe drop a comment. Let us know what you're training. Would love to hear. So first working set, we're gonna do 3 sets of 8, 20-pound dumbbell, lateral raises, kind of doing this lean away thing, get slightly more range of motion, trying to keep all of the tension and the pressure in that medial delt to build those coconut shoulders. Oh, this is feeling like a good weight. Now we'll hit our right side. Oh yeah. 20s are going to be good for these 3 sets, 8 to 12. On lateral raises, I'm going to get those nice big capped shoulders that everybody wants. This is how we're going to get there. 1 lateral raise at a time. So for the folks watching here on stream or watching on YouTube, we did order a mic. So audio quality should improve, hopefully by the weekend. So thanks Prime Day, thanks consumerism, Jeff Bezos, thanks for the deal. Should get clearer, maybe crisper audio moving forward, which will be nice. Hopefully we will pick up less kind of ambient noise from outside and people getting their yards mowed and leaf blowers and all that. So it should be clearer at some point, depending on how this keeps going. Maybe we'll look into improving visually instead of just an iPhone 13. We'll see if there's another alternative, but there are audio upgrades on the way, so please look forward to that. Oh man, whew. You're feeling it on these lateral raises, which is what we want, because I do not have a big or broad frame, so hopefully adding some mass to these arms and shoulders help with that V-taper. And then once we wrap up with this last set of lateral raises, we'll do some rear delt flies, high volume, sets of 15. Probably gonna use the 5-pound plates and hold the 2.5s to really hit those rear delts. I know a lot of people really like face pulls. If we had a kind of like a reverse pec deck, to do some rear delt flies, that would probably be my preference, but we don't have one of those here in a home gym like we would at a commercial gym. I'm also not the biggest fan of face pulls personally. I know a lot of people swear by them and love them, but in terms of direct rear delt work, I think a rear delt fly, if you can get, chest supported, put your head on a bench, which I'll show you guys when we get there. That's kind of my preferred preferred method. Everybody does things different. You gotta find what works for you. Exercises you like, things you like to do, stick with them, track progress over time, and that's how you'll see those gains. Oh, 12. Man. Oh yeah. That'll get you. Rear delt fly. I'm just holding a 5 and 2.5 pound plate, going for sets of 15. Every time I think of the word flies, I always think of, this is a super niche reference, I always think of Shrek. You know, you might have seen a horse fly, might have seen a house fly, but you ain't never seen a rear delt fly. Something to think about. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is going to be good for our sets of 15, for sure. You could do these chest supported if you want, slightly different angle. That might work better for you and your shoulders and hit your rear delts better. Everybody's different. I like putting my forehead on the back of the bench here. Kind of helps keep me from using too much momentum, I think. Also try and keep a pretty neutral spine and back angle for when I'm doing this kind of stuff. Our neighbor was honking at me. We're hitting these rear delts. Whew. 3 more. We're gonna hit this last set, and then for our bicep and tricep movements, we're just gonna superset. My wife has to leave in about 20 minutes, so we're gonna try and blaze on through the last portion here of this workout. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. First bicep and tricep exercise. We're gonna superset easy bar curls with JM press. 3 sets, going for 12. Gonna bang these out. One of the perks of a home gym, you can curl on the squat rack and nobody online can yell at you about it. One set down on the superset, 2 more. Just gonna switch the angle up, keep it fresh, keep it fun. Then we will bang out set 2. Get this done. Do this. Who needs a tank top? And you can just roll up your sleeves like you're at a high school track meet. It's a niche reference. Last set of the superset, and then we'll do 2 sets on our last 2 exercises to wrap this all up. Whew. Oh man, I think we only got one more in us. Oh fuck, gotta hit these JM presses. Yowza. Love how I said yowza at the end of that set like I'm a nerdy Scooby-Doo villain. Jinkies, that set was tough. Making myself laugh. Regular watchers of the MeatHaus know, big fan of hammer curls, big fan of overhead tricep extensions. So that'll be our final that will be our final superset. Hammer curls with 20 pounds, shooting for 12 to 15, and then we will do our janky little overhead tricep extension here with 50 pounds. Okay. 12. Oh, 15. Let me know, are the rolled up sleeves cool? Or do I look like a tool? I'm not a rapper. Under a bit of a time constraint to get this done. Have to go watch the kids while my wife heads out to an appointment, but that's one of the perks of a home gym. You know, you can work out at your own pace, balance, the gym, family life. I don't have a 15, 20-minute commute each way to the gym. Can be here for my kids, can be here for my wife, all those things. So another checkbox in the win category for home gyms. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Oh shit. Whew. Super solid arm day today though. Hit our lateral raises for our delts, high volume, reverse flies for our rear delts, superset, easy bar curls with JM presses, and then superset hammer curls with our janky overhead tricep extension. Watching on Twitch, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you all stopping by. If you're watching on YouTube, 17 subscribers, Tokyo drifting our way to 100. All the love over there has been super helpful. Check me out on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, here on Twitch, YouTube as well, at the MeatHaus. You all have been great. We've been the MeatHaus. I gotta go. Catch you later. Bye-bye.